probably more people coming to my world right now because so many more people are promoting my book that I actually have to deliver more value than I ever have because I have so many new people who are now going to find out about my stuff. And what a shame it would be if they enter my world and then the only thing they have is a smash from me saying, go grab something, go check out my virtual event, right? So I have to be delivering in higher amounts because I have more people than ever who are seeing your stuff, right? That's the idea. And that is the whole concept between the three-phase attack of whisper, tease, shout. And for everyone who wants to use paid influencers, paid affiliates, endorsements, I have tons of money examples, costs and returns, how to calculate it, how to set what percentages for what tiers of affiliates, how to set up multiple tiers, how much value I put in each one. I have all of those and all the best practices that I've used inside of here. I didn't want to include it in this video, not because I don't want to share it, because I think a lot of people would get lost in the numbers, and you probably want to read and reread it again in front of you, which is why it's in the book. So if this is interesting and you're like, man, I would love to find a way that other businesses could advertise my stuff on my behalf and do it for free, or do it only after I've made money so there's no risk to me, then affiliates are your play. So let's talk about the actual mechanics of this, all right? So for me, because I didn't have to do payouts, it became significantly easier for me to get affiliates, all right? Because typically when you have an affiliate, there's two ways to do it. You can have paid and unpaid. So paid affiliates, you either pay them with money or you scratch their back, they scratch your back, right? This is the collab. This is the I'll promote your thing if you promote my thing. Now for me, I don't feel confident that I could promote a lot of my affiliate stuff, just being really candid, because I don't know if they're necessarily at that level yet, or I wouldn't risk the trust that I have built with my audience, just being very candid. But they're not asking me to do that, so that's okay. Now on the unpaid side, they have to get other things, and that's where I'm adding those extra bonuses in order to get them to want to do it. When you have a paid affiliate, you have to get them to fill out all these forms, taxes, so that you can pay them and they can be seen as, I don't even remember what it is. Maybe it's a K1 or a 1099. I think it's a 1099. They get a 1099 from your company because they'll have sent you money and then you have to send them money back. And there's all these forms you have to have them fill out. Now, the good thing with this is that if someone goes to the trouble of doing this, the likelihood that they want to promote is significantly higher. So there are benefits to this. If I'm in a B2B business all day long, I want to have a little bit more friction. I want to qualify the affiliates. I want to make sure that they're sending the right types of people to whatever it is that I have, especially if I'm selling services. Now, I have a book which is delivered without my time. And so I'm willing to forego some of the friction that I would normally put in with a B2B business in order to get more scale and volume in a B2C scenario. So for here, the way the opt-in form worked for our affiliate campaign, if you want to check it out, you can go to acquisition.com/affiliate. And what you'll see is you'll see a first name, last name, email, phone, and that's it. And you'll see a button. When they click that, the thank you page, and we did it in two ways, the thank you page has their now custom link that they can use to promote your thing. And they get an email, because sometimes people lose it or they don't screenshot or whatever, that also has a copy of that. This sounds like tiny stuff, but sometimes like the extra email or putting on the thank you page makes a 25% difference in the amount of people who promote your stuff. And as a side benefit here, we actually changed the banner on top of the submit form and increase the amount of affiliates who decided to sign up on the opt-in page by 60%, all right? And so little things can still make huge differences in the campaign, which is why I'm sharing these tiny details with you. Now, when you want the affiliates to sign up, if you want volume, you make it easier. If you want quality, you make it harder. And the push-pull in business is figuring out where the sweet spot is for your products at your price point. I'm going really mass market for a book, which is considered probably a pretty cheap thing. All right, and so I can go all the way on this side, and then I'm trying to make this as easy as humanly possible. So like, how long does it take to sign up to be an affiliate of the book? 30 seconds. And literally someone can go 30 seconds and then make a story on social media and immediately share it and get leads, right? So I made it really low time delay. Remember the value equation? We can still apply it to every step in this whole process. So the value is they become an affiliate, the time delay is 30 seconds, the effort and sacrifice is they type their stuff in, and the perceived likelihood that it works is they click submit. And if it works, they're done, right? So we still apply the same 4 variables to every step in this process to get the most amount of people to promote your stuff.